First and foremost, I want to give all the honors, the praises, the glory belongs to Yahweh by Sham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Mahavakar Kwadash. The name of the Father is Yahweh. Son's name is Yahweh Shai, and who I reverence to one Yahweh by Sham Yahweh Shai, and to the hopeful elect across the globe, and to the very few brothers and sisters that are listening and also learning in the hopes of being saved within these last days, because we're living in the last days of the last days. So Lord willing, you're going to be edified. We're going to flow with the Spirit. What should we talk about? There's so many topics to talk about. We've talked about the trafficking. We talked about all that stuff. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it anymore, man. The Lord's going to deal with it, man. Don't worry about it, man. People think they're slick out here, man. People think they're slick out here, bro. The Lord will deal with that. Don't worry about that. Let's continue with the gospel now. We're going to go to Psalm 7. It says, and 9. Oh, let the wickedness of the wicked come to an end, but establish the just. So the wickedness of the wicked is going to come to an end. But please establish the just. So whatever the wicked are doing, they're going to do. Fret not thyself because of evildoers. The wicked are going to do what the wicked do. The righteous are going to do what the righteous do. Right? And it says, Baba Kishah, for the righteous God trieth the hearts and reins, and my defense is of God, which saveth the upright in hearts. The heavenly Father judgeth the righteous, and God is angry with the wicked every day. Every single day. He's angry every single day. He's angry with the wicked every single day. Right? He's angry. The Lord's sitting up on that throne right now, angry about what he's seeing up on earth. Vexed. We're supposed to be angry, but we're not supposed to let the anger sway us and do something that you should be doing. Right? There's a lot of criminals out here, man. Right? Fucking military following me places and shit like that. Bear with me just a minute. These people know where I live, bro. You went and got in your car and followed me from where I live. You fucking idiot. Bear with me just a minute. But it's all right because the Lord's got this, man. Trust in Yahweh Shai, man. These little, what's it? These little mischievous imps out here, man. You went and got in your car and followed me to where I live all the way here. I told you what this thing is. I've told you what it is. But why are they doing that? Is there something I know? Is there something I know that I shouldn't know? Is there something they know they shouldn't know? Let's continue. This Ecclesiastes 7 and 19. Wisdom strengtheneth the wise more than 10 mighty men which are in a city. So guess what's going to strengthen us? Our wisdom. That's what's going to strengthen us. The wisdom that we have. The wisdom that we possess. Right? And I had to change the camera angle. I don't know how the camera's looking right now because I had to change it because the front side of the camera's busted off. For there was not a just man upon earth that doeth good and sinneth not. We all sin. But the difference is you have an elect. That's the difference. Then you have pieces of shit that act like they're about something, but they're not. They're perpetrating wickedness upon those that are trying to do right. Let's go to Isaiah. Isaiah 59. And we're going to jump straight to verse 15. Yeah, truth faileth. And he that departed from evil make himself a prey. And the Lord saw it, and it displeased him that there was no judgment. No judgment at all. He that departed from wickedness make himself a prey. So you become a prey to evil. You become a prey to demons, man. When you depart from evil, it doesn't mean you don't sin, but when you depart from it, you become a prey to who? Those that have not departed from evil. Once you understand that, it makes this so much more easier for you to sustain yourself within this truth. And it displeased that there was no judgment. Because the Lord's sitting on the right hand right now of the Father. We have to wait. We have to wait. This is military that are orchestrating this, bro. It's military that are orchestrating this. So if you're talking about trafficking now, if you're talking about trafficking, if you're talking about paedophilia, and that's being presented before you, in your face, and say if I could be wrong, but I doubt it, then that would have to be someone in the military force or some man that's orchestrating that, right? That would mean that they're down with it as well. But I want to just keep this straight. We've talked enough about that now. Let's focus on the truth. Because the Lord's exposing a lot of stuff. A lot. And don't tell me, oh, well, that's the reason why you're being targeted. Because what you're speaking about. Bro, I was targeted before I spoke about any type of sorcery, witchcraft, trafficking. I was way before that. They targeted me. They targeted me. They targeted my family, bro. You don't even know half of the story, bro. I'm talking about cults, military and shit. Right? They targeted me. I didn't target them. And it says, Baba Kishar, let's continue. Let's continue in this, Baba Kishar. This is you gotta understand, this is a satanic organization. It's satanic organization. They can control people with technology, data. Told you this. And I say it straight up, bruh. A lot of these people are pedophiles, bruh. So that needs to get investigated, bro. If you got pedophiles watching you, that needs to get investigated. If that is the case, bruh. Real talk. Come on, that's why I say, brothers, you gotta protect yourself out here, man. This is Nahum 1 and 3. The Lord is slow to anger and great in power, and will not at all acquit the wicked. And the Lord have his way in the whirlwind, and in the storm and the clouds of the dust of his feet. So these people, they're not going to be acquitted, man. Right? At all. They're not going to be let off. And it says, Baba Kishar, the Lord will take vengeance on his adversaries, and he reserveth wrath for his enemies. The Lord Yahushua is slow to anger and great in power, and will not at all acquit the wicked. The Lord Yahushua have his way in the whirlwind, and in the storm, and the clouds of the dust of his feet. So the Lord is going to judge these people, bro. This is done covertly. This is being done covertly. So these people, what they do, as the devil does, they will try to isolate people from their family structure and traffic them and torture them. This is done by military. And if you're talking about children involved as well, then what does that say about the people that are in positions, bro? There needs to be investigations on this shit, man. Real talk. Fucking playing that. People doing covert shit, man. I've told you, you got military personnel dressed up like construction workers, dressed up like lawnmowers, like they're doing the lawn, right? Dressed up as Sainsbury workers. They're fucking infiltrating. Then they're running psyops on the public, and some of the public they're not even smart enough to realize that. Only those that have eyes to see will see it. Nothing's wrong with power. It's about what you do with power. What are you doing with that power you have? Are you abusing that power? Are you committing perjury? Are you falsifying documents to try and decriminalize people? Criminalize people? Are you falsifying documents? Because they can do that. Bro, you got to understand, the level of a little bit of frustration. You got to understand the level of it. People are taking the piss out here, man. All these videos that have been done after years and years and years and years, and no one's really clocking on. Then you have people that partake in this type of thing. We're going to shut off soon. We're going to shut off. This is Matthew 24. and 24. For there shall arise false Christ, false prophets, to show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they should deceive the very elect. If it were possible, they shall deceive the elect, man. But they can't. So every day, guess what's done? A psychological operation, which is ran, because I've spoken to another woman in Scotland. She said it's ran by military and police. So they're working hand in hand. And they're doing psychological operations on the masses, mostly. It's on everybody. But some can see it and some can't see it. Right? And the ones that can see it, I believe they're being used against the ones that can see it. And that's what creates the so-called targeted individual. They're trying to victimize you, bro. We're not victims, bro. Get that out of your head. Forget that. We're not victims. And what's going to prove that? We're not victims, bro. If you can be victimized, then you could be villainized. Get out of that. That's what they're trying to do. Time and time and time again. Oh, look at that. Military. Woo. Can't make that. You hear that whistling? See what else we got. If you serve in the Lord, man, Satan has no power over you, man. None. None. Doing criminal stuff, man, and laughing about it. You should be ashamed of yourself, man. You should be ashamed. This ain't a joke. This ain't a joke. People die over this shit, man, and you playing games out here, man. This is 1 John 5:4. Whatsoever is born of God overcometh the world, and this is the victory that overcometh the world, even our faith. Who is he that overcometh the world but he that believeth that Yahushua is Son of God? So we shot off there. All right. I just want to make sure the camera was all right and that as well. Just want to check up because we got some technical difficulties. So therefore, if you have faith, you've overcome this world. Whatever they're throwing at you, it's nonsense. And I want to take that time, sit down and enjoy some of the victories, because we do have a lot of wins and they're not telling you that. We have a lot of wins. We have a few L's, we have a few failures, but we have a lot of wins. Sometimes you got to enjoy them little wins that you do have. All right? So I'm going to shut off here. Lord willing, this was edifying. And until the next time, Shalom. Shalom.